Good evening, brothers and sisters. This is my last video of the night. I wanted to provide a schizophrenic update and share with you the symptoms that I'm experiencing today. And I pray that this video gives you a little bit of an insight, a better understanding of what it is like living with schizophrenia, at least for me. I had several symptoms today that were elevated. The hallucinations, like always, happened all day. Nonstop shouting and screaming, cursing, swearing, insulting me all day long. Like, that didn't change. That is 99.9% of the time. But what is different is that Michael and Belle, the two new hallucinations from yesterday, they were with me today everywhere I went. Gas station, post office, coffee shop, like everywhere I went, they followed. And so I had to check myself several times to where I caught myself having a conversation with either Michael or Belle, and after 20-25 minutes, I would realize, oh crap, they're not real. And I'm talking to them as if they are real. And so the people around me, the bystanders, the strangers around me were like, this guy's kind of crazy. Something's up. He's talking to himself out loud, and obviously something's wrong. And so I definitely got a few stares, a few people who just were curious about what I was experiencing. They didn't ask me anything. They didn't walk up to me, and they weren't like, hey, what's going on? It's just usually I get people staring at me, and I can tell by looking at them and their facial expressions that they're thinking in their head, like, what's wrong with this guy? So they're coming up with possible answers to what is wrong with that guy. But I don't think I'm gonna sleep tonight. I'm gonna be up probably all night long, and that's okay. I've been watching the show The Chosen, the TV series about Jesus and his ministry, and I love it so far. It's one of my favorite shows. At least now, it's one of my favorite shows. I was reading scripture today, listening to some music, playing video games. I was trying to distract myself from the nonsense that I hear 24/7. And Legion was around. He was trying to cause trouble, trying to get me to get high or to have a beer or have a drink. He was trying to get me to relapse, and thankfully I stood my ground and I was like, fuck off, Legion. I don't care about you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. Just leave me alone. I didn't really struggle with paranoia today. I felt pretty grounded, at least mentally. I felt like mentally I was doing okay, that I'm safe, I'm at home, no one's gonna hurt me, no one is trying to hurt me, so Stephen, it's okay. You can be calm, you can be collected, you can be stable today. There was some confusion going on a couple times today to where I was having trouble articulating myself, of getting my thoughts out. And so that happened a couple times when I was talking to a couple friends over the phone, when I was texting them. It's just I was having trouble articulating myself. And then lastly, I did, have this lack of motivation today, but I felt like I did a pretty damn good job at combating that, to where I brushed my teeth, I did my laundry, I did my, washing my dishes, put on clean clothes. So I felt like that was a success today, that I was able to power through, and I was like, I'm not gonna let my illness stop me from taking care of myself or taking care of my basic needs. But yeah, this is what happened to me today. Michael and Belle are gonna be with me all night, and I'm sure I'm sure they're gonna try to irritate me a little bit by just being vocal, being loud. They don't shut up. The past 2, 3 hours, they started to talk more. And Belle is definitely demonic. I know that for sure. Michael is positive for the most part. Michael hasn't said anything negative to me, so that's good. But Belle for sure is from hell. That's for sure. But yeah, I just wanted to explain to you my day and that it was quite busy with hallucinations and just some disorganized thinking, some confusion. But I'm able to get through it. I have courage and strength because Christ is with me, and I'm not gonna let my illness. I'm not gonna let it cause a bad night. I'm gonna try to have a good night. So thank you guys for listening. I love you guys so much. God bless you, and peace.